Well, that sure took a dark turn, didn't it? Guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're discussing Season 2 of Cobra Kai, and oh my god, I really want to freaking talk about this. Sensei John Kreese, played by Martin Kove, has returned, and a new rivalry between opposing dojos is born. What was once a personal feud between Daniel LaRusso, played once again by Ralph Macchio, as well as Johnny Lawrence, played by William Zabka, now escalates to engulf their students. But which path will these new characters follow? Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do? Now, before I continue further into this review, I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and clicking on the video. I hope you guys enjoy your stay. As you guys know, I am always super stoked to be here discussing cinema and all things entertainment with you guys. And if these sound like topics you want to continue discussing with me, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. That way you all can be the first to know whenever any one of my new videos hits. And just in case you guys have not seen an episode of Cobra Kai, if you guys are picking up from my Season 1 TV thoughts, this is going to be the same format. This is going to be filled with spoilers. You've been warned. And I'm really warning you guys, because these are pretty huge spoilers. So let me just get the formalities out of the way. These performances and this filmmaking is all once again fantastic. The direction and the camera work and the action, all fantastic as well. The soundtrack, probably even more fire than Season 1. None of that has changed from the first season. That's still all well and good. William Zabka, phenomenal. Ralph Macchio, even, oh my gosh, Ralph Macchio is so good in Season 2. So this TV Thoughts video is going to be mostly talking about the story elements that I liked about Cobra Kai Season 2 and some that I didn't really enjoy. For starters, Johnny Lawrence is now dealing with the return of his evil, unhinged sensei, John Kreese. And their big storyline is they're pretty much clashing over which method is best to teach the new breed of Cobra Kais coming in. Kreese is the same psychotic nutball we've all come to know and love. Strike hard, strike first, no mercy. That creed stays the same with him. Johnny, on the other hand, still wants his kids to be badasses, but he wants them to fight fair, unlike how Kreese is teaching them. I love that dynamic between these two once again, and I think this is actually something that they improved upon from the original Karate Kid film even. Why is Kreese the way he is? Why does Johnny not feel right with him? And I think they explore that beautifully here. And speaking of the Cobra Kai kids, we're introduced to a lot more new characters along the way, like Tori, played by Peyton. Tori is a badass, and she's basically there to play the opposite to Samantha LaRusso, played by Mary Mouser, who I actually forgot to mention in Season 1, but just like she was there, phenomenal also. And Sam is actually one of the first two students into the revitalized Miyagi-Do, along with Robbie, Johnny's son. And of course, Miyagi-Do is run by Sam's father, Daniel LaRusso. Once again, Ralph Macchio is magnificent in this season. Here, he's got a really nice array of character work to sink his teeth into, and I think Macchio gets really into it. This is also something that I forgot to mention in my Season 1 TV thoughts, but this is a really funny series. A lot of the comedy just really sticks with me. I think it's absolutely just gut-busting. Oddly enough, unlike the original film, not a lot of the comedy in Cobra Kai falls on Kreese. I think that's kind of intentional, though. He doesn't want to be portrayed as this unintentionally funny, over-the-top villain like he was in the original film. We want to feel unsafe around this maniacal... I don't even know how to describe Kreese. He's just a freaking jerk, man. No, but a lot of this comedy actually comes from Johnny himself. There's one little story element where Miguel, who once again is fantastic in Season 2, there's one little story element where Miguel is actually helping Johnny pick up chicks, and Miguel basically introduces Johnny to Tinder. Alls I'm gonna say in regards to that without giving too much away is that he handles it very Johnny-like. And that whole Tinder sequence leads to a montage of some actually really funny callbacks to the first season. Again, I love this series. I really don't have a whole ton to complain about technically. This is just a really well put together saga. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase and I'm gonna talk about how Season 2 ends, because this is really polarizing among a lot of fans of this series. Myself included. I still don't know really how to think of this. It's left a lot of fans not only divided, but actually kind of concerned with how Season 3 is gonna go. Basically, just to give you the Cliff's Notes, there's a big rumble in the school hallways on the first day of school between the Cobra Kais and the Miyagi-Do kids. And basically, it's a huge brawl that leads to Robbie actually accidentally launching Miguel off of a second-floor balcony and pretty much temporarily paralyzing him. And he pretty much lands in the hospital in a pretty gruesome moment. That moment, honestly, I was very surprised to see it because, for one, I think it's really uncharacteristic of something as inherently silly as the Karate Kid. But, you know what, guys? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tearing up at that point. Because I love Miguel. This character is just so well realized and so well written. I hated seeing him in that condition. And I also hated seeing Gianni just go back to square one and just... oh, man. It's fantastic storytelling. These characters are just so well written. I just say I hate it because I want these characters to get over the hump here. And I have legitimate concern for them, and I really am excited to see how this Season 3 goes once it's released on January 8th, which I'm so glad they gave us a release date. I'm so excited now. But basically, the cliff notes of that cliffhanger is Kreese has taken Cobra Kai back over, and... he's running it the Kreese way. I'll just say that. And the LaRussos are treating their daughter Sam in a hospital with an injury of her own. Robbie is probably feeling super guilty about what he's done. We haven't seen him since he actually launched Miguel off that balcony. And Gianni is basically back to his old drunken self. And he throws his cell phone across the way onto the beach, not in time to see a friend request from his old high school sweetheart, Allie Mills. And Season 2 right there. Hashtag see you at Season 3 on January 8th. Well, Cobra Kai, you bet your ass you're gonna see me for Season 3. I'm hooked. So yeah, overall, I really did enjoy Season 2. It is, in terms of quality, probably equal to the first one. I think if I had to choose a preference, I think I like the first season a little bit more. But regardless, there is still so much addictive fun to be had with this series. I'm going to give Cobra Kai Season 2 the same grade I gave Season 1 of an A. Again, obviously, this series is worth checking out. Both seasons are right there on Netflix for you guys to binge through. And that's something else. This is a really easy series to binge through. All the episodes are no more than a half hour long, and this binge watch really flew by. I was kind of upset, actually. I wanted more. That's not to say half-hour episodes is bad. Keep it that way. But I was just sitting there like, I just want to see what happens next. That's honestly the best compliment I can give a show. But what do you guys think of Cobra Kai? Have you guys seen it yet? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you not? I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and discuss them with you guys all down there in the comments below. And once again, just a reminder, if you guys are enjoying my content so far, just one more reminder on your way out, hit that subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can, so that way whenever one of my new videos hits, you guys can then be the first ones to know. And if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a big fat thumbs up on it on your way out as well. I'd really appreciate that, guys. You're the best, y'all. Thank you all so much for your support of the channel so far. Thank you for watching the video. It means the world to me. Look forward to more fun content coming to the channel very soon. And with all that being said, back talk, commence. Yes!